There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
We have our APAC-S champions.
And we are back. It is go time for our Challenger Circuit Week 3 finals here in APAC South. And we're just getting underway very shortly. We're on a 10-minute delayed stream, as always, for official broadcast for ALGS. We've got 20 teams out here fighting to make their way into those Pro League qualifiers for Split 2. It is go time. Bring up the team list quickly, because the lobby is starting up. Let's have a quick look at our 20 teams out here. We're starting on Storm Point, by the way. SSE, X-Ray, and Starshine Esports, both out there for Starshine Esports. Bismillah Land, who is dominating the semi-finals. Balkan, Bigsy, Surprisey, going to be a team to watch for sure out here. Vcan as well, doing plenty of work. Plenty of work in that other lobby in our semi-finals, as well as Orangutan Gamers, led by 23 Ticks. And then we've got a few other names you might know, like Paul's Closing, led by Timmy Time with Lux and Banterstorm, a former Pro League gamer that's made his return to comp. BLT out there, Barbecue. DXA, Donson, Snoop, and their unveiled third. We might have a little restart, by the way, in our first game, because at a DC, I think. But there is your team list for these finals for the Challenger Circuit Week 3. We've got a couple more minutes till we begin. There is your team list you will see out there. Who are you expecting to see get a little W? That is the question I have to you. Right now, we're just having a little moment to ourselves. We're going to have a restart. We're going to move to a new lobby, so we're going to be biding our time. That's completely okay. We are just going to be taking our sweet time. So who do you think is going to be the team to watch? I definitely think myself that Bismillah Land team is looking so dangerous. We saw them playing Pathfinder, Revenant, and Lifeline in the semi-finals. And you're paying attention on Battlefire with... if you're paying attention on Battlefire, you'll see the damage numbers. And Balkan has so much more damage in those semi-finals. So definitely got to keep an eye on that man and that squad. We will be watching them. We're just having a little moment to switch between lobbies. But who is everyone supporting out here? Who is everyone expecting to win? Who is the underdog in this lobby? Might just need a moment to myself because we're just got to get in the lobby, and we might need a little break in the meantime. I also don't have anything else to really show you guys in the meantime. But we do know that, as always, Challenger Circuit Turn that music a little bit down. Challenger circuit, always. You're looking to qualify into those Pro League qualifiers for Split 2. And by the way, just for those that don't know, I'm B-Rad. I'm Brad. I'll be your solo host and caster for this fine evening of APAC South action. But you're on my channel, so hopefully you kind of figured that one out yourself. But as we get ready to go to Los Angeles for LAN, we're all super excited, but we are going to see our teams that go into Split 2 to face off against some of those LAN teams here in APAC South. We're going to see who's going to maybe rattle the cage coming out of Challengers Circuit. Not something we usually see, but this Bismillah LAN team's got a lot of Pro League experience, so they're definitely going to be one I'm going to hark on a lot today because they are looking really good in this lobby. Just dominating. But we will see. Who else? As I look for a code to connect. Need to be able to get in this other lobby. But yeah, who are you supporting? Who do you maybe not want to do so well? What are the names? Let's bring up that team list again, just so you know who's out here. So that is the lobby. And if we just glance across at our Battlefy, where we can find official scores, just remember, whatever scores you see aren't official. They're pretty official because I do correct scoring. But the Battlefy is always the correct place to find all that information. But semi-finals, it was Bismillah LAN and pools closed in second, then True for the top three for the Group 1 semi-finals. So, Timmy Time, another former Pro League gamer with... Oh, True, my apologies. Timmy Time with Banderstorm and Lux, like I said. A couple of MNK gamers doing work there. Timmy Time with 12 kills, leading his team as the IGL, and then True. Got Rogers out there, leading his squad with a couple of controller gamers by his side. And Vixaria and Granny Smith had a nice little victory in the semi-finals. With a bit of crop dusting from Granny Smith on the caustic. Right now I need to just find my way into that lobby. Else I'll be left behind. Yeah, just waiting. Hopefully, oh yeah. I haven't muted myself and I won't be muting. God, for a second I was like, I haven't unmuted since I muted earlier. But we're fine. But yes, 10-minute delay as always on these official broadcasts. So, unfortunately, won't be able to interact with you in chat like Gem Supernova. Shout out. But make sure you're locked in for a good time. I'll bring in all the energy that I've got. But right now, I'm just working out how to get into this next lobby. So I'm just going to leave you with this team list for a moment while I figure out what's going on here. And maybe just mute myself for a moment. Just trying to figure out what is happening here. Because I seem to have been given the wrong code. Oh.
There was an idea
Let's just run it back to kill a minute.
To bring together a group of remarkable people.
to see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles.
That they never could.
We have our APAC-S champions.
Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Let's try this again. Welcome to your ALGS Challenger Circuit Week 3 finals for APAC South, including some of the finest gamers from Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, not China. A couple of other countries I can't quite remember. We are jumping in. The game is loading up. We're getting back into the action, so I need that energy to go through the roof again. We're a little bit slow starting her up. We are looking to see who can qualify into those Pro League qualifiers. So your Challenger Circuit, essentially just a qualifier to get to a qualifier to qualify into Pro League. So you got a lot of Apex to play. You got a lot of talent you're up against, and you got to put in the work to get into that Pro League. You're not just casually getting in, no matter who you are. Even if you've been there before, like Biz, Miller, Land, those three players have all been there before. But it's not just a cakewalk to get back. Well, we are loading up for our first game. Hopefully, it looks like we have everyone in the lobby. So we're going to be going. If any mods turn up, feel free to get them to run a prediction. Feel free to at them. Say, Brad said you have to run a prediction because we need some Gamba. Maybe I should make Gem Supernova a mod. She seems to be everywhere. But game one is finally here. All 60 gamers are in the lobby. Let's go with Biz Miller Land. But game one, the man is bouncing a little AFK. As Big Z stretches a little bit to the south here. And it is game one, Challenger Circuit finals. We are underway. I imagine probably won't see a contest. Oh, I could be very wrong, though. I could be extremely wrong, because Killing B Control is up against Horn, and Cyrus is already down here. So Horn down one gamer, and they're just getting aped aggressively here. Aoki-chan says, a run at them, boys. We got them on the back foot, and it's going to be only one man standing, and now it's none. Horn is out of the lobby here. That's Stormcatcher. Let's have a little look at the map. So you can see Stormcatcher claimed by Killing V Control. We're going to bring up that map. We're going to bring up that next ring to see where we're going. Saito Station, or maybe a little bit more south. This sort of vicinity, potentially. It's going to be interesting, but we do have more action going, so why not get straight to it? Walk on Water. One of our teams that did well in one of the groups of the semi-finals. And remember, 10-minute delayed, so I can't interact with you. Also, if I mute my mic or something silly happens with the stream, man, GG's, I guess. We're seeing a little res, but Cooler Summer's doing some work here. Polaris gonna hit the shots, not quite able to get that next one. Channel New. Oh, they're just throwing hands. Oh, it's just hands. And Pulls Closed wins those. Polaris and the squad of Cooler Summer goes down, and Pulls Closed says, get out of our lobby and taste these hands on the way. More action is rolling. Walk on Water. We're back with them. They're doing a little bit of light work here. And on here. Oh, just going to swing in from the backside. And that's Shadow 3690. Goners. So, just have a little look at these compositions. We are seeing Lifeline and Pathfinder and Bloodhound. That's an interesting one. We have been seeing different sort of compositions. Well, not such pub stompy sort of vibes, shall we say, in international scrims with our pro teams preparing for Los Angeles to go to California. Sorry if I do my horrible Arnold impersonation for random words. That one was even worse than usual. I'm so sorry. But yes, we are going to California for land, but these teams, they're not quite competing for that. They're just competing for the chance to, I'll have the chance to compete against those teams, because that is a long way off for Challenger Circuit. But hey, it's the first step. It's your first step in a long journey, potentially, if you perform well here today. Prevail, ANZ, Crumbs, Razzie, Walsh here on the Trident. Just jump to the map again and see where teams are rotating. We've got Bismillah Land on the Revenant, Pathfinder, and Lifeline. Now, that talk about pub stomping composition, that is exactly what they... Well, that's kind of how they play, let's be honest as well. So it fits their composition as that Prevail team makes a little Trident move together. There you see Tintal, Acquaintance, Biola chilling at Saito Station, Seto Station, whichever you wish you may have. That is the general direction we are heading for Game Uno here in APAC South. So make sure that energy is nice and high for me. Scream as loud as you possibly can in your house when your team is doing well, because I can't hear you, and it'll be very funny. If I don't know, just enjoy things sometimes, but right now, Starshine Esports. Also, if you're having a watch party out there, let us know in the chat any watch parties going on today. Because, well, there's a few streamers you can watch, but we're catching all the action, or as much of it as humanly possible in these lobbies. We see some nice crispy shots from Rin Z here. Looking to put the pressure on. The Hemlock not finding any target quite at range to be able to get the knock. He's just watching the backside. And you see the Catalyst Seer getting a little work here. Just a little work from a Catalyst and Seer combination. Popping up with Horizon. We jump over to Barbecue, rotating in. Out towards Little Northern Nuts. Little Northern Nuts. Just going to go screaming down, but it seems we've got a little bit of action, I think. Shooting at some, at Prevail. Little Trident somewhere. Not too far away, but right now. Hanging out. Just a little crafting. Nice and quick, though, these days. No more sitting around, scratching your butt, waiting for that battle ammo to come out. Do hear a Trident. somewhere off in the distance, but nothing too crazy going on. Orangutan Gamers. We're going to get their first points on the board after a strong performance in semi-finals from them. New look sort of team, 23 ticks with KNZ and Burning Like Hell. No jokes to be made about that. Oh, we do love seeing a prediction in the chat with one of our fine moderators in bars in. Turkey Chan and Killen B Control just looks to the skies, but they're not too fussed about teams a little further away. Let's jump over to DX8. Unix in the squad. Well, we're getting pushed out on by that Prevail team, and now it's Donson and Snoop that need to work together, but they're going to be wiped out quickly. Razzie, Crumbs, and Walsh work together as a three-man and clean up DX8 quickly as we jump to Evolve. Few shots out here in that zone. Only round one, round two, closing, minute and a half. So not too worried right now, but don't want to be caught out here, obviously. For too long. It wears you down slowly but surely. But right now,
Level 2.
shake hands, brothers. Is it shake hands, brothers?
Got an extended
Shake
engine back
hands?
here. Level 2.
Jack ANZ? I'm not sure, but shake hands. I'm going to roll with that. Anyone in the chat knows exactly what I should be calling them? Please correct me. PSG Aria. In the meantime, single fire Hemlock. Fairly kitted one as well here for J-Fan. Right now, they're not too concerned. They're going to walk into Jurassic, and little concern would be on their faces, though. Shots coming from that westerly direction. Now just solo firing here at range. Let's see if we can get a little closer to the action. Okay, not sure why that didn't happen, but you know. Why that didn't quite go into the person we were right on top of, but we're jumping over to BLT for now, as things do seem to quiet down in Jurassic for a moment. We'll bring up that map shortly with round two closing here, and I do appreciate any follows coming in. Do greatly appreciate those coming in for a little ALGS Challenger Circuit Week 3 finals here in APAC South. Evolve! They've managed to make their way into a little spider. Just a little spider there, nothing to be worried about. And they're walking into what? Not a bad position apart from it's, well, really low ground, but it's going to be at least in that zone. But probably a bit early to be playing any deeper out of that paved tunnel area. But we will see Orangutan Gamers, a little bit of hide here, some cover to work with. They're getting somewhat worked up on by Evolve. Not sure if that was on purpose or if teams sort of just avoided seeing each other. Seems Evolve is going to be moving back, which taking a little bit of damage here, but shouldn't be anything to be too worried about. It's a little flesh taken off. Teams playing a bit cautiously. So we've lost 4 squads early. Only one off drop though, and then a couple on early rotate fights. Now teams settling in for our finals. So who is going to win? It's going to be this Bismillah land team with Balkan on the hunt. Simsy going down in the feed, and this man is hunting indeed. Little grapple as well from Z. Just looking to heal up slowly. And Balkan doing the same, but they're ready to fight here. Now stepping out, Balkan just takes a little spray there, but they're offering bigger damage back, you would think. There it is, gets the first knock on Baiku. Give me time, also going down to the kill feed. Bismillah land just getting aggressive. Let's see if these Havoc shots can find the target. Not quite, and he's going to go launching. Going to get that downward slide moving. He's going to heal on that slide down as pool's closed. Is going to be taken out. Burning like hell, doing some work. Orangutan Gamers and Balkan is on the hunt here. Knows they're not running into... Running right there in front. And now he's just getting all those audio cues. Z is grappling up. Oh, he's going to go down here, though, to Eugene's King. Needs Balkan to get up. Bell hasn't been able to get up quick enough. He should be able to finish up. So there's an armor swap right in his face. Now he's going to watch the L-Star to come out, clean up. Well, he wants to focus on getting Z straight back in. And that is exactly what Big Z is doing. Just grabbing that banner and plugging him straight back in. Won't be too much of an inconvenience. Bismillah land. And grab some KP there. So Vcan. Last felt like I saw them when Newcastle was their dominant legend. Well, but now the Pathfinder's on Pathfinder action. Back Horizon doing the work. Walk on Water is out of here. So Pathfinder on Pathfinder, that's not something we see too often as Vcan. Getting landed on here by SSE X-Ray. The Starshine Esports X-Ray squad lands in. Oh, not a bad grenade. I don't think it's going to find too much damage as only the 6 rolls out. Darkstar going in as well. He's going to work from down below, though. Well, the team steps out, but he's going to grapple back up his TNT or pot. Oh, now he's healing in. His teammates going in. The Lifeline Caustic Pathfinder composition. Just such odd composition we've seen that we're not used to for a very long time. Seeing some of these legends. And Lifeline, we've barely really seen her ever before. Trading places going on with Vcan right now. Vcan's now on the top, and the interior is claimed by SSE X-Ray, so bit of a loop-de-loop here. The team can fight. They don't need to move as the zone closes there. Round 3 just closed in. We're going to just bring up the map momentarily. You do see we've still got 12 squads out here. And Saito Station's got a number of teams, but this straight up 3v3 be able to be pretty clean. I don't think Chisudesu is going to move as a solo. So this 3v3 can go on and be better off taking it earlier. We will see. We will see, though. Here it goes. Maybe a little start with his big Susu on the Lifeline. His res is going to be clutch. Both teams with the res. The Caustic team, you think, benefiting a lot more by being on the interior here. Just any close range fight. The Caustic, definitely dangerous. I'm going to use that ultimate, though. Now brings it out after taking some damage. Plays it a little defensive, so you're not going to get big damage, and the team's already in. They're just bullying you, and SSE X-Ray going to be taken out. You got to use that ultimate more aggressively. You can't save it for when you're taking damage. You got to kind of put a little damage in early. Simsy goes down and tickles Dermite. We're jumping here to Saito Station where we saw 5 or 6 teams just very close together here. Obviously, BLT on the height of it all, though. They work the interior now, just looking to make sure no one's coming up. Don't think anyone should be with Boba's little trap there. I want to even throw another one, but they've got to move shortly. But they are on the slow side if they go straight for the west and south. They can kind of walk in with a little bit of cover at that gravity cannon. That seems to be what they've already got prepared there with a little Caustic trap. Yeet it out. Problem is, you're going straight to the team that's already there. There's only a duo, though. Rix the Baby and Itchy. They haven't been able to get the knocker. They've got Booba down now. Tickle's going to go down as well, so Rickstar might be able to clean up. Can he find it? But there's going to be a third party. You would think arriving. Luna is going to be taken out. Where is the third party? It is Prevail. Teams came out early, and, well, that duo. Now they can just hold their angle here nicely. Not a great position to be in here, but they can get in at least a few more placement points pretty easily. Last time, this man solo. Ooh, not going to go with a Kraber. Go for the collat damage. Going to send in a couple grenades first to Chisudesu. He does have one down. He's putting on a lot of pressure for one team, but got to be careful taking those ticks. And now he probably wants to get that Kraber back out. Ooh, probably a little bit too quick on the trigger there. Probably just needs to settle in. He's trying to rush the damage. Weekend duo down below. They're still not really wary of that solo Kraber boy. They know he's out there, but not much you can do when there's smoke and you can't see a goddamn thing. And there's the Kraber going out. Crumb's putting Ronan down. Big Susu, all the missile swarm comes in. Oh, they're pushing, but he hits the 189 to Jisoo Desu. Oh, Mikey goes down. And this man is just holding nicely. He's going to be in a rough spot when that fifth zone closes. He might be able to steal a kill, maybe? Oh. And Baiul is going down, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He just wants to kill confirm it. He wants it. He wants it. Can he get it? Missile Swarm's going to go in as well. He'll be able to clean it up here. There he can. He wants to get that Kraber back out and loaded. Because he's feeling himself a little bit, you would think. Can go for the skyward dive. I would dare say it might be the... probably not any vertical clearance there. I think that's exactly what he's looking for. He is. He's going to go for it. Cancelled, though. Problem is, he's got a team right in front of him still. Is going to get cleaned up. So that's a GG's. But Jisoo Desu putting on a little show there. Let's prevail ANZ. Yeah. Got one down. Cap already down from Starshine Esports. Rin D. Only Shakan's brothers and Beacon out here. Acquaintance going on down. So Biola was plugged straight back in. And so they're up as a three-man once again. Even after Jisoo Desu's Kraber doing some work. Sintel kill confirm there for Crumbs. Really Prevail versus Shagan's bros. Big kills from both teams so far. So Sintel only on the 5 assists. Acquaintance needs to be cautious, but he is healthy. Gan's going to go out. He's going to see he's getting an angled on a little bit. He's going to have to duck back. He should be a little safe because no one's got Digi threat, so he can at least cross here and heal up. Prevail still out here. Starshine Esports also has a solo out there. Got a little check-in. Oh, but they are getting pushed aggressively. Let's just have a quick check-in. He's just going to get the thirst in. He's playing for second. There's the cleanup. The Can's brother. It's going to be Prevail. ANZ. There's the last call, and then he's moving, but it's not enough. Prevail NZ for game 1 victory.
We have our Apex champions.
There it is. Prevail ANZ with a nice little 12 kill W. All damage coming out from Razzie there. So Prevail ANZ, 24 points with those 12 kills and the victory in game 1 of our ALGS Challenger Circuit Finals. Starshine Esports grabs second with a little bit of ratting. 12 points. Shakan's brothers, 12 points as well. Beacon, 16 points with 11 kills in 4th. That is your game 1 match summary. We got 5 more games as this is a 6-game series. We're getting ready to lock in. That is game 1 of our ALGS Challenger Circuit for APAC-S South, week 3. Our finals. Only game 1, plenty of action, and Timmy Time is asking, Cooler Summer, roll? Are we contesting? Are we rolling, never leaving? We will see. We will see. And I believe that is a roll. And just double check. I think they are going to roll. So it looks like going to be contesting there. So we'll be right back shortly. We'll kind of explain how Challenger Circuit works and all that before the next game, or maybe as the next game gets underway. But I'll see you back in a minute. Just, yeah, I'll see you back shortly. So, Challenger Circuit, the way the format works is we have 4 weeks of Challenger Circuit, this being week 3. The 4 individual winners of the finals of those 4 weeks immediately go into the Split 2 Pro League qualifier. And then the next 18 teams, the top 18 teams on cumulative points that aren't those 4 teams, will be also qualifying into those Split 2 Pro League qualifiers. They will be competing against the bottom 8 from Pro League that are facing relegation in those Pro League qualifiers. And they have a round robin sort of tournament. And the top 8 from Pro League qualifiers go into Pro League for Split 2. That's pretty simple. So you basically just want to be either winning a week in Challenger Circuit or be in the top 18 on cumulative points over those 4 weeks. As simple as it would be. And that's as simple as it is as we wait to load into our next game. Hopefully no more restarts. Hopefully I haven't just cursed it as well by saying that. Also, if you do want to support me on my trip to LA, to Los Angeles, to the ALGS LAN, for the Split 1 playoffs, exclamation LAN in the chat. So yes, if you want to support the streamer here, would appreciate that. We're just waiting for the lobby to load in. I think we are as we go on back to Storm Point. I unfortunately don't have any graphics or anything prepared. Would be nice if they'd send us about those, but Challenger Circuit, you know. Yeah, no. But teams out there that you might be expecting, the Avengers aren't out here on the battlefield. That's Kentung, Haikis, and Kato. Like, who is that third again? Need to look it up. We are getting into game 2. It's loading up. We're going to see the Lifelines, Pathfinders, Valkyries, Caustic, Bloodhound, Seer, Catalyst, Horizon, Revenant. We've got a good mix right now. We've got a good mix. And of course, Bangalore. If you do exclamation score, you can actually go find those scores. You can see that, well, you can see those full compositions, full layout of just everything you might need in the lobbies. Looks like everyone's in the lobby, so good news. That's good news. But in that first lobby, let's just have a quick look. Bloodhound, 16 picks. Bangalore, 11 picks. Caustic, 9 picks. Lifeline, 8 picks. Pathfinder, 7. Whew. Well, let's dive in. Jump in with True this time, shall we? Check them out.
Enemy spotted.
So now we go in with Rogers on the Bangalore, Vixaria on the Bloodhound. Voiced by Allegra Clark, who I was lucky enough to interview at the Game Expo in Melbourne 3 weeks ago. So we're jumping into that Haunt contest now for Game 2 of our Challenger Circuit Finals here in APAC South. See if Haunt can play a little tighter this time. They're right on top of each other, but so was their opponents. All stepping out with a little massive door-to-door. The longbow. Got to watch your backside, though. Oh, the longbow. Not finding a target just yet. Oh, the fight might be almost going the other way. Killing V Control wins it again.
Hold tight. I got your back.
Wins again. Oh, and third party is arriving quickly. True says, howdy, howdy. Full Summer going to be eliminated in their contest. Third party here. Rogers, instant cleanup. Shadow 3690 also going down. So where is the last one? I hate to say. Is just out of there. Is just out of there as the shots come chasing. I don't think Granny's going to be running though. And that is True. Taking control of Stormcatcher. Seem to have a little bit more action going on with SSE X-Ray towards with pools closed, who's lost Banty here. They've got the X-Ray squad right on top of them, or at least one of them in Pot? Po? Who? I'm not sure what they call this man. It could be a few names. Usually TNT is Dynamite, but could just be their name. So, picking up Timmy time. We'll be able to craft the banner. Craft the banner. They need to find a crafter and then safe place to res. They may have Moby on them already potentially. Thanks for the lifeline, maybe. Oh, and they're getting scanned immediately as they go up towards VCAN here and gonna have to drop off. So Timmy time, that was just unfortunate timing. Oh, Back Horizon wants a little elevation here. Oh, that grenade is very nice. Just putting the pressure on now, swinging. Timmy time's gonna go down. I do believe he has called for his teammate to get the hell out. The Gans brothers move in, the bros. Tintal, Acquaintance, and Viola. Oh, they're just going to walk up straight on a solo gamer from Killing V Control. Get the hell out of there, young Bangalore. somehow not being chased down. The team more focused on just sticking together, and I do like that from this team. No reason to go chasing a solo. You're not sure if it is a solo to start with. Hey, just best to play safe, conservative for now. And information is what you're looking for more than anything.
Let's check that quadrant.
You jump over to last time. Desu, we saw doing some work last game. Kraber in the hands as the Valkyrie solo. Now, might be using that Skyward Dive ability to get the team moving because they've got a bit of a trek east. We're going to have a look at the map here. You can see we're heading over towards the launch pad. Potentially at the back side, maybe? Potentially out the back side. We have seen end games in this vicinity recently, whether due to a bug or not. It is probably. But until it's fixed, it's in the game. You just got to deal with that one if it does pull there, which fairly good chance it's going to be heading over towards Zin, or Rin Z, I should say. Right now, that's what we're looking at. That is what we are looking at for game 2 here. So who is going to be in God spot when this one closes? That's going to give us a good indication, but no one's thinking... No one's really thinking that the main launchpad area will be needed for our endgame. Could, of course, bounce back a little bit. We will see, but everyone seems to be thinking to the east we are going. We'll find out shortly. Big Susu sitting up top here, just 30-30 in hand. 2-4. We hear a itchy triple take. They've lost Simsy, so can craft and bring him back. But like you said earlier with Timmy time, it's always just finding that location that's safe to do it. Crafting is kind of the easy part with how quick it will go, but the plug-in, and you're ringing that dinner bell for a lot of these APAC South teams, especially on the edge. So they've got a crafter. And they've got a res beacon right here. Be able to get the man back in. Needs to just play a little safely, and they're just going to look for anyone incoming. Man's going to grab some information as well. Jumping over to DXA in the meantime. They've got a little bit of action for us here. It's Saito. There's Bismillah land. See if they can get moving like they were in the semi-finals, because definitely the most experience out here from Pro League. Balkan, one of the highest kills in Pro League for APAC South of all time. The man knows what he's doing out here in these lobbies, but he's gotta roll him. He's got to get that chemistry working with the teammates. He's just gonna duck. Back is Bigsy, and Smurfy Balkan is gonna go down. So you talk him up and they fall down. Bryzy's gonna have to do something clutch here. He's got a free shot with the Havoc. Unwinding, almost getting the knock there. But I think he's looking to retreat. Now Bigsy's gonna take a 1v1 there. Just momentarily. He's getting pushed. He gets them a nice knock there. Can actually put out big damage, but the problem is you've got a man you got to dance on a little bit, and that's not enough dancing. DXA does some nice work there, and oh boy. Unix. Ooh, just a little toxic there. No real need for that. Especially when you're in round 2. About to be closing. This man, a bit too much there. Just a little bit too much. Just a fight. You gotta be chill. We love passion, but you can relax. So we jump over to True. We're going to take a little look at this map before we move on. It is going over eastward here, though. A little bit south than where I thought it was going. The Chicans brothers seem to be pretty confident. Might be getting a nice little pull in their direction. Exactly sure where this one will be finishing. Goes a little bit maybe towards Devastated Coast. It'll be interesting to see. The Chicans brothers seem to be reading it nicely. Go over to Evolved. On the other side, that zone, they've got a team right above them in BLT. Teams know this ain't where they've got to be fighting for, so they may need to move. This team gonna have to hit the deck, though. No ability to get to the skies unless they put those evac towers up, which they may very well, as Orangutan Gamer is going to be wiped out quite quickly there. Can't get over to them. 23 ticks in the squad is Agonas. So true. Just chilling. Oh, the pings go crazy there for a moment. BLT now. Round 2 closes, but gonna have to keep it moving, but not in any rush just yet. Not in any rush. Have a little look at our map again, where we will be seeing some action. The camp squad is going to be having a little bit of fun out here with DXA now. The Snoopier Cruel World taking a little bit of a heat by Mikey and Backhorizon trading. Oh, now DXA, the man is one. I think he's just going to go down to the zone. No, not quite. Wasn't in the zone. We're just feeling the pressure. DXA is going to be eliminated. Oh, nice long range shot there from Tickle. Just a little tickle. These teams do need to move. This west side is about to get a little dangerous with those teams further out, moving in on positions like Evolved here. Be very, very cautious. Let's jump over to Barbecue though. A little closer to that end game position. Coming in from height from the north side. Oh, that's a big movement. That's a big movement from Ron. He says, "Get me tree." No. Taken 2 there. Just taken 2. We're just taking 1. Haiku actually takes the dose. Some nice sliding aggression there. That's a squad taken out in a nice little position. They're going to be able to rotate in. They've got to watch their own backside, though. Make sure what they just did doesn't happen to them. We'll jump back to Beacon now, moving in from that west side. West side, best side. Big Susu. Oh, grenade going straight in. This team just running kind of straight at the squad, whether smart or not. Straight towards Pool's close. Been able to fully reset from just 1 man up. Only Lux was up at one point. Up to bring the boys back. Now Timmy Time trying to lead the team. They've got one down. Big Susu. The lifeline is first down here. There is a third party. Or is that just a duo out of there? Oh, that's just the duo of Beacon out on the life, on the Pathfinder. Now the shots just ringing out. This man putting in some damage. Teammates looking to get the cleanup. Oh, Timmy Time's going to go down, and now it's only Banta. He's going to get the finish. Need to be cautious. Oh, that grenade. He almost ran and caught it with his mouth. Now they should be just jumping on this. Can't let those reses happen. They're just trying to stand up, but that ain't happening. Pool's closed. Indeed. His last time is also taken out by Acquaintance. And we lose a couple more squads. Only 9 stand now. Bang ult. Yeeted down. So walk on water. Says, get back, devil. The ultimate rains down from the skies. Right on True, and True's got a little bit of Bailey and Z company here. This man can't see a goddamn thing with visual clutter of Apex. Razzie playing on the crumbs knock, but walk on water coming and clean up. True. Are they going to find that other gamer? Seems they will. He's going a little bit too close, a little bit further away. Oh, that's going to be nicely hit because it is behind him. They haven't been able to fully reset. Oh, that's a nice little shot there. That's nice. And the Q comes in timed as well. Walk on water. He needs an armor swap quickly. Oh, the third party is arriving. Prevail still up as a duo. I think they're going to lose one man potentially there. Razzie hunting. So a little separation here. Prevail is suddenly down to just a solo Razzie. I think he's going to go hunting, trying to kill the solo ahead of him. Man did just get a bat, and he's got to be careful. He is very low here. There it is.
Let's explore that way.
Prevail, ANZ taken out.
Energy ammo here.
This making contact with enemy.
Suddenly SSE X-Ray moving in. Go over. The Scans brothers, they were holding a nice spot in zone, but when you got a nice spot, sometimes people want to take it. Acquaintance, only man standing for his squad. It's been a bit of loop-de-loop. He's right beneath you, but there's also one right in front of you now. The barbecue duo is hunting. Haiku, the switch out. There's the cleanup. Walk on water. Scans brothers, CSG Aria and involved, all gone. Suddenly down to 3 squads. Barbecue. A duo, BLT, barbecue, and an X-ray. Well, 2 of those delicious. 1 of those, not so much. We'll just have a little look at the map so you can see exactly where we're finishing. Way out on the east coast here. Way out further than we have seen. This is where we are ending. This is where we are ending. A little wet end game just on these sandy beaches. So barbecue, duo here. How will they play? They're just trying to pressure on. Just looking to pressure on these teams out of them. BLT. Just playing very far out on the west. They got to move in naturally with that ring, and then X-Ray. A little south of them. These 2 teams could end up fighting if no one wants to sort of wrap towards barbecue. Barbecue playing with a little bit of space here. A little separation, just so they can take shots at both teams. Problem is they can be angled on by a full 3-man, each one of them, if they're not careful. I like this spot Haiku is holding, but there's only so much you can do against a full 3-man. At some point they will realize that only one person is shooting at them. That was a weird cross. Only one man went for the cross. His teammates did not provide any cover fire there. No reason not to do that, but still, Haiku not able to get the knock, so now should be offering cover. This team is not offering cover fire. You only got 1 man to deal with. Barbecue getting aped on. BLT's moving to grab their height. Both teams are. They might want to back on down. Barbecue is going to be taken out. So now it's a 3v3 X-Ray. So both teams pushed in at the same time. Now it's just a matter of who's got the best shots here. And grabs a quick armor swap. Doesn't really do too much. That man's definitely got no walls because he's pre-firing place where someone might have been, but definitely was not. Now, just a matter of who's got the best shots out of these 2 teams. BLT, Nickel, Booba, Luna. Or SSE X-Ray. Got a little bit of cover to both teams on their rock. He stands right out here, just below that tree. You can see the teams just playing it patiently. No one in a rush. The scan's going out. But who's got this W? Have a look at the legend composition. Got the Caustic. Can be very big. Caustic, Pathfinder, Lifeline obviously can be very big as well. So you'd think X-Ray maybe in this sort of fight might have a little advantage with that Lifeline res potentially coming into play. But that only depends if you get knocked, so if not. Oh, that's not a bad ultimate there. Not a bad to force him off height. B2C can stay in it. The problem is, he is staying in it when the enemies are angling, and now it's just 2v2 now. Luna, oh, hitting a whole bat here. Got to get in, Luna. There's that lifeline res, trying to go to work. Got to hit his shots here. Doesn't want that man back up. Doesn't allow it. Now needs a reload. I think he's going to be eliminated. He is. SSE X-Ray. That lifeline res came in clutch, even though it didn't get the man up. Distraction was enough. And SSE X-Ray get the game 2 dub.
We have our APAC-S champion.
Wrong button. Okay, just give us a moment to get these scores in. They sometimes are just slow. Come on, scores. You can get there. There they are. There it is, SSE X-Ray with the Pathfinder Caustic Lifeline. 10 kill victory. $22-point game to SSE X-Ray over BLT. 4 kills to BLT in second with 13 points. Barbecue grabs 10 kills as well. 17 points coming out of third. Solid game from a few teams with double-digit kills. We're a third of our way in. Let's have a look at that overall leaderboard. There it is. Prevail on top. 29 points. SSE X-Ray, our 2 game winners on top. At least they got plenty more action, though. Plenty more action. 29 points, 26 to SSE X-Ray, Barbecue 22, VCAN, and Walk on Water 21. That's our overall leaderboard after 2 games. 4 more to go. Let's just have a little look at some. So, leading the way, damage so far. Top 2 damage dealers. Acquaintance and Razzie. The Scans Brother Controller Gamer. Acquaintance leading the way with 3.2k damage on the Bloodhound. 5 kills as well. Razzie, 2.5k damage. With 6 kills on the Caustic for Prevail. They're our top 2 so far after 2 games. We got one more game to go to. Over on Storm Point. Then we'll be moving over to 3 games in a row on World's Edge to finish off our Challenger Circuit finals for APAC South. This is week 3, of course. I'm your hosting caster, I'm B-Rad. It's my channel, so you should hopefully know that. But if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you coming in to support APAC South. Whether you're from within the region or without, we love anyone coming to support our gamers and the region and just anyone that just loves ALGS in general. Appreciate you guys being out here. Getting ready to dive into Game 3. And Tim, as always, greatly appreciate your modding, just running those predictions. Keeps it a little bit more spicy for the chat, I'm sure. So appreciate you doing that fine work. And Jem for just welcoming everyone in. Game 3 is loading in. So no one really dominating just yet. Prevail with a very solid win in Game 1, but not quite able to back it up. They still made top 10, but we haven't really seen much from Bismillah Lan either. Haven't really seen them get to their level that they were performing in the semi-finals, and I definitely talked them up a bit, but there's reasons. Seem, on paper, definitely the best in the lobby, but on paper isn't necessarily what always works. It looks like we might be having a reset. One hasn't made it into the lobby, it looks like, so hopefully that goes quicker than last time, but we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, we are having a little restart. So I'll be right back. We're just going to have a little break just because lobby's going to be reset, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to overwhelm you guys with me talking too much because you're listening to so much of it already. So we'll just have a little break. We'll be right back with a full reset, the start of our next game, or for this current game. But APAC South Challenger Circuit, week 3. See you in a minute. Okay, we're trying to get this thing on the road, but good old classic Apex Legends. Good old classic Apex Legends. Just wanting to make the restarts. Keeps on our toes, and unfortunately, we don't really want to have that. We just want to play some Apex, watch some Apex, having a quick 6 games. Have a quick 6 games, but ladies and gentlemen, we should be starting any second. The names seem to be all correct. But boy, oh boy, it does take a hot minute here. But here we go. Here we go again. We are loading in more Lifeline, and we just see, yeah, there is one player missing from Team 1. Admin started the game. It happens. It's always, oh, people are DCing, just sitting in the lobby. Great game. We love it so much. Yeah, everyone's back in. Official broadcast. 10 minutes delayed. Nothing is going on. I gotta run to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Oh, where the fuck is it? Yeah, there it is. I'll be back in a second. Okay, we are loading in. It looks like we do have everyone in the lobby. It's Challenger Circuit Week 3. The way Challenger Circuit works, you want to win one of the 4 weeks we are playing, or you want to be in that top 18 of the cumulative total points over the 4 weeks to qualify into the Pro League qualifiers. Yes, Challenger Circuit is essentially 120 game... No, how many games do they play over the week? They play 24 games, so 24 times 4. So that is... we'll just jump into the game so you guys can do the math, but it's essentially a 96 game qualifier. And True's finding a little contest here up at Lightning Rod. Oh, they're going all in here, and Cooler Summer. And boy, oh boy, I'm not sure if Cooler Summer just changed their POI or what happened, but... GG's, Cooler Summer. Dominated there. Still yet to get on the board is Cooler Summer in the first 3 games, 0 points. So not going to be reaching the top of the leaderboard, but maybe they can bring it back on World's Edge for our next 3 games. Maybe no contest, but for now, Horn has this contest. They haven't been able to take out Kill and V Control at all. So let's see. Die Z. See what they've got for us on the conduit. Ooh, Larta coming at you, but nothing to be too worried about, just backing up. Oh, opens up the angle, gets the knock as well, but they're trading as Yoki-chan goes down as well. Oh, back shots for free! For free! The man's gonna grapple away. Dada Z says, let's go inside and get the cleanup instead in the meantime. They know they got one weak. They would probably just want to try to make sure they don't lose. Man, dropping down. Now Dada Z forcing them to grapple. They might look to go for the res potentially. Just get that full reset up. He's going to try to... Oh, thought was going for the banners? No, sliding in is priceless, but now... Just going to be going for a 1v3. I don't think that's the play. But AZ doesn't even need to go in. That's GG's. Horn gets trioed. Contesting Killing V Control here at Stormcatcher. So, 9kp on drop for KVK. Let's have a little look at our map for game 3 here. We're going south towards Barometer this game. If you're in the chat, feel free to have a guess. I unfortunately can't sort of roll with you on that one, but you can figure out where this game's going. You're in the chat having a good time. Are we going all the way south, or are we going to the north side of Barometer? Not all the way on the south side of Barometer. Obviously, there's maps there, but as south as we can go. South as we can go is Acquaintance leading the damage after 2 games. See if you can keep that rolling into this game here. Enjoying Storm Point. Right now, that's the map we're playing with. Do we have any fights about to happen? It looks like Timmy Time is leading pool close towards little launchpad engagement potentially. We will see, but no one else really needing to engage just yet. But Timmy Time now officially a LAN winner after winning the Game Expo Apex Creator Tournament there. So the man can say he has won a LAN going into a esteemed Australian company. So Timmy Time gets P2C down. The X-Ray team might be -1. They can always go for the craft and res, which we're seeing plenty of times in these lobbies. There's so many lifelines out here. You do exclamation score, click that link. You can scroll down to the bottom. You can see legend compositions and just individual legend picks. You can see who's getting the most after each game. Currently leading the way, Bloodhound over Bangalore Caustic, but then Lifeline is our 4th most picked legend, followed by the Parthy Boy here. Here's a little water. Jump over. Want to go back for that. Banderstorm. Putting some damage on here. They've got that man down in the meantime. Just that Pathfinder just going for a little wander. Just a little wander. Now, we go back to the Shikans brothers in Tower. Just 30-30, just beaming out. Looking for any damage to get those armors up that little bit quicker. Now, fairly quiet with our 18 squads. Round 1 closing. We're not in a rush, obviously, to engage a lot of these teams. Some of them, I'm sure, will find it whether they want it or not. Jump over last time. Let's see this Kraber Chisu Desu. I mean, the baby Kraber, I guess you would say, with the amped up Sentinel. 2 times on it. Missile Swarm goes out as well as the Valkyrie. I think the only Valkyrie out here in the lobby. Ooh, grenade's nice as well. Says sayonara, but not your kill, not your kill. Chisu Desu. As the bridge team works in. Oh, a couple of gamers eliminated there. Reunit man. 16 cells, so plenty of amped up shots to go. Ooh, the shots coming your way are dangerous. Little nemesis flying at ya. So GCS, so you can just slowly heal up. Just jump over to Evolved for a moment to see what their plight is. Not too much in their vicinity. Go check out BLT. Way on the west side. Teams just picking, poking. Well, looking for picks, I should say, as they poke at long range. But how many teams able to really get too much going just yet as Booba just walking up 3 times. Excuse me. 3 times G7 Scout. Always classic setup. Need to get an angle on. If your teammates are taking shots and you're not, you need to be moving into some position. Oh, and this is a nice position. Man, he's healing, not turning around. Needs to get the reload. Not required. The G7 Scout hipfire is working for Booba. Now they've got 2 down. They just need to play it slowly. I want to keep their teammate up in it. Confirming those kills, and now can just give a little bit of cover. Oh, they've been given a little bit of cover thanks to a Bangalore smoke there. The BLT going to be able to get a couple of kills and then full reset and grab some loot in the meantime. And that's Walk on Waters. And up the craft banners immediately plugging in here. The Moby Res. Will they get sent? Probably not, but they can very easily be gate kept because they've got to move here. Let's have a little look. They haven't gone too far. If they just turn around and just pay attention to that res, might be able to get some more free KP. Jump over to Bismillah land. They seem to be getting some ticking going. Falcon? Oh, getting kicked out on. But I'm not sure if this is the way this team hopes. YZ gets the cleanup. Barbecue. There's that lifeline immediately getting that res. And lifeline goes down though. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Bismillah land. Take out Barbecue. They'll be licking their lips. They've got some early KP and they'll be able to be very kitted because double reds. I think too many other teams are going to be on that. We jump over to pools closed, double blues for them. As enemies get scanned, Lux going to the skies. Cold balloons not going to be there though for that team as True, nearest team to them, seems to have taken it out. Going to be waiting and saying, boys, no fly this time again. 2 get off it. Not sure if the third seemed to have just dropped nearby. I don't think Granny Smith has seen it. They wanted to take that zip in. They could actually go quickly get an elimination if they want to do something silly. But for now, just going to play it slow. Now, Granny Smith is seeing the man lagging behind. Oh, healing as well. And Banter's going to get picked off there. Now, Granny Smith just going to confirm that. Not even too concerned about the loot. Just gets the KP. Banter Storm going to be eliminated. Starshine Esports. We jump to. Just have a little look at the map. Still got 17 squads out here. It's moving a little bit to the west away from Barometer. You're seeing DXA sitting in not a bad position. Jisudesu, though, we saw earlier on that nut, that's going to be sitting very pretty just off that bridge. But I'm sure they'll have some company. Right now, there's a lot of company up here with Bismillah Land. They seem to be wanting to move it. Oh, the team's both doing the powered rail move. Bigsy gonna be first there. The problem is you got some teams already waiting, not realizing I think the teams are shooting him in the back. This man is almost won. And BLT waiting with open arms, basically. And Surprise E gonna be kill confirmed. Both teams running straight out here, and all those powered zip lines will, well, get you to death quicker if you're not careful, and that's exactly what happened with Bismillah Land. Seemed like a solid play until DLT was there. So DXA is sort of sitting in a god spot as Chican's brothers going to be taken down quickly. Guess what? They've got TSG Aria just landing right on top of them. Not really a god spot, I would say, for DXA, but in that zone. Around that rock and around this bridge, not exactly great cover. Plenty of angles. X is fine in here for Aria. Gonna have to go low here, but there's not really anywhere to hide. On that backside of the rock, there are teams. DXA under, doing a little bit of cleanup. And Miller Land taken out. Oh, DXA, just gotta be careful. You don't want to get caught on those goddamn rocks. So now, DXA just moved to the north side of the bridge just for a moment. They've got the solo on top, J-Fan. They might look to just clear it out. We've got to be careful of those open angles. But I think that is what the plan is. They're pushing up on the solo. Be all too easy. There it is. Unix gets the kill. TSG Aria, they get on the bridge, but gonna be taken out. Let's go to KVK. Ooh, Aoki-chan up against VCan 1v1, but on the roof, back horizon. Gotta be careful. Multiple teams getting angles. Gonna have to go in. Now the problem is, duo up here. I don't think it's gonna be last long for VCan. Oh, nice shots there. Aoki-chan. Do we have another team landing here? What's going on? I'm Mikey. Oh, no, it was 2v2. So now it's 1v1. There's the cleanup by HKR. Oh, but there is a third party arriving. It's a shadow duo. And KVK and VCan are wiped out back to back in the building. True out here now. Moving in. Oh, just hit him with it. Vix and X-Ray is going to be eliminated from the lobby. Half their lobby gone as Granny gets grappling. Off the caustic, for now at least. Might be back on it when they go to World's Edge. Right now, got a little bit of movement as this squad. The Pathfinder's getting a lot of play out in this Game 3 lobby of our APAC-S Challenger Circuit Final. Daria. Granny Smith, all little Sky Nade calls for the Kobe. All fun and flesh. That man is moving, but not enough. Nowhere to go for this squad. You can't really run back into the zone when you're already flesh. And Orangutan Gamers are going to be eliminated. In the meantime, he's looking for that solo. Needs to be careful, Granny. He's just extending himself a little bit. Walk on water going to be eliminated. Didn't hear the audio cue. I don't think they were paying enough attention to this solo gamer. Oh, he could even clean it up. Not quite. It has taken out Rogers in the meantime. Oh no, this is not looking good. Oh, but this man is stuck on a rock, stuck on a man's. There goes Starshine Esports, pools closed. Shadow 3690. True is out here. Solo Vix. Wants to grab Banner. Maybe look for a Moby Res. He's hoping. Careful, there it is. Needs to kind of just probably just around the corner. Want to jam it down, you would think. Time is of the essence. DXA, top 5 here. Just playing at the bridge, but it is... Last time has moved in here. BLT still out here, healthy as a 3-man. Prevail as well. So the teams that got here early, like last time in DXA, getting some kills, top 5 position. Now it's just a matter of who can wrap it up. Who can get this game 3W before we move over to World's Edge. DXA seem to be getting a res. No, not DXA, I should say. True. My apologies. So Vixaria and Rogers, I think they're going to be able to grab plenty of loot, and they're going to be fully kitted coming in. They're just going to kind of walk up for free down below. For free is a strong term, though. They are getting scans out. And they are fully reset, so Vixaria does some fine work. Oh, he's grappling aggressively here. Gonna see a Netman next to him. Needs to hit the shots. Force them low. Gonna get not an armor swap, so he's gonna have to play it slow here. Seems no bats. And he says, maybe, boys, we'll take the hide here. I do like this. Definitely don't want to drop accidentally, so be very careful with DXA right below you. Now, last time, just looking to hold the interior. They've got the caustic, but they're up against the caustic. All the thermites are working wonders for Chisu Desu. Just looking at pressure here. They need to constantly keep an eye just on this door. Oh, don't want to overswing, but it is coming out the right, out the east side, so no one's going to have angles unless they're on the roof here. I do like this, but doesn't want to get too exploratory because there is someone right bloody above you, mate. And that is BLT. The evac towers go down. Oh, that man is playing risky Apex Legends. They're doing that. But BLT, they're just going to bide their time here. They're not in a bad position at all to win this game. They look to go one better than last game. Now, we jump to the bridge. DXA, they're cleaning up through very quickly. This man doing a lot of work. Grabs all 3 kills. An Arcstar seemed to have done it. Now, last time just holding the interior. So the bridge is clear for DXA there, but the first place you're probably going to have to move from. Last time, just holding the interior still. BLT, the roof, prevail. The low part of the nut. Then DXA. DXA losing one. And this is the problem. They've kind of just got no cover. They're just trying to bide their time. And, well, you got the bang ultimate, the smoke, and the caustic. Traps at least. Probably want to throw down that Moby Res, I would say. It's not going to be needed. Might as well throw it down at this point for some extra cover to work with. Because definitely running low. They're losing their cool world gamer. That is Noob, I believe. DX8 as a duo. Not a bad position. It's right near the end game. Teams off the top might be jumping. We'll see how this plays out. BLT though on the high. On the hide here with the 2 teams below them, then DXA on these rocks. The ultimate comes down. That's, of course, the only problem for BLT on the top. They're just going to probably tank a little bit of damage here. Just throwing their own down. Well, now they're just putting out big damage. Gets one knock, Kisudesu, so last time is out of their nut. And Boba's going to go straight down, so is Luna, so there goes BLT. Prevail, still up as a full 3-man, healthy. Last time, only Proda and Queequee up here. Prevail might be looking for another victory. They can stay healthy. Razzie putting out big damage. PK is finding targets when they're all stacked on top of each other. This man is the caustic as well, so he's going to be able to see through all the gas. He's going to be worried about it. Now just picking them off, and there's some big damage, and Prevail ANZ wins game 3.
We have our Apex champion.
Oops, my apologies. Gotta fix this. Be right back. There is the correct winners. Prevail ANZ on top, with Walsh leading the way with 4 kills and 2k damage. Here's your match summary for Game 3. Prevail ANZ 23 points. Last time 12 points. DXA the 15. Look at our overall leaderboard. And Prevail ANZ on top, 52 points over BLT, 30. SSC X-Ray, 27 points. Walk on Water, 23. Barbecue and VCAN on 22. There is your overall leaderboard after 3 games. We'll be right back shortly for the start of Game 4. Also, just so everyone knows, restarts are only one allowed per game. So we won't be having too many more. We are getting into our back half of our finals here. I've had a good time today watching some of the finest APAC South gamers outside of Pro League. And obviously outside of our LAN contestants, our amazing 8 teams that, well, hopefully I'll be seeing some of you and enjoying with in person in Los Angeles. Anyone in chat going to LA for a good time? Get to see TSM live, Moist, DZ, and the APAC South gamers that we all know and love. Right now, we are diving into Game 4 to World's Edge. For APAC South Challenger Circuit Week 3 Finals! Let's go! Please no more restarts! Let's go APAC South. Let's get it together. Let's get hyped. Who's going to get a little W here? Game 4. The Cans brothers, let's dive in with them. See if they're going to be doing some work. And do we have... I think we're going to have a few contests, so we'll keep an eye out for those, and then we'll just get involved. And I will take you in for Game 4. Let's see what we've got. Appreciate the follows, the subs today. Any support is greatly appreciated as the team is diving down for that countdown. Contest, it would seem, as they've got some enemies with them. Let's see what Sintel can do. Want to be getting those traps down. Grabs about early. Well, the contest seems to be not here. Seems to be with DXA. Team flew overhead there. My apologies for the misinformation. You're only seeing... I'm seeing everything you're seeing. DXA. How can Happy Donson already down here? But they have traded Nox, but they've been able to get the cleanup here. So they are rezzing Jisudesu moving up last time. Putting the pressure on. 3 shots here. Oh, is not loaded up. Now Proto's got to do some big damage. Can't quite get the knock. Really needed that one. And now DXA is a 3-man. Donson just going to bide his time here. They just need to stick together and it'll be an easy W. 3v1. Just going to... Hey, let's clean this one up, shall we? Oh my. That's that man out of the lobby. And Proto is on the run. No ability to craft here. No ability to craft. So we're going to move away to the Vcan here at Thermal. What are we thinking with World's Edge? Are we a little bit over it these days? Oh, door's going to go down. They're going to step right up. Step right up. And Shadow 3690 is eliminated by Vcan. So the first squad out of the lobby, though last time he was only down to a solo gamer. Well, also got a little bit of work to do here, but let's bring up the map. Let's see. Taking a few shots is Rick the Baby. Let's have a little look at it. Crumbs is just ahead of him. How aggressive does this man wish to play it? Get a fat grapple off the fight here. Really wanted to go after it, but this ain't Bubs. It seems he's just going to play it patiently. Thought he was going for a big grapple, but decides can't quite maybe reach. Seems to be still moving forward here. Well, let's see if he's got anyone in his sight. He's going to get scanned. Crumbs here. As Razzie for company. So just going to grab a little extra loot here. He's going to see those teams ahead, but isn't too concerned. Just grabbing the loot, swapping out for a Hemlock instead, of course. Of course. Game 4 prediction, probably still running or maybe close to ending. Well, Bismillah Land just seems to wipe out Starshine Esports. Third party is here. Polaris might be able to get some shots in. No, shots are coming away. Well, let's see. We're grabbing at least one res here. be able to find some damage right in the smoke. There's the cleanup on Bigsy. And WJ going in. On the hunt now. Not being distracted by that loot. Let's see. Oh, Bismillah is running straight into trouble here, and Balkan goes down. There's another team comes looking. Bismillah, they've dominated semi-finals, but they are somewhat struggling a little bit in these lobbies. Only 9 points so far in 4 games. They are definitely not going to be on that podium. It's been a bit too casual, maybe. Maybe overconfidence after the dominant performance in semi-finals, but not today in the finals lobby. We will see. We will see. Unless they can go nuclear the next 2 games, which even then, don't think they're reaching that first place. Jump over to BLT, who's been a bit of a dark horse, performing very well, getting some high placements, getting some solid kills along the way. Uber, Tickle, and Luna working well together. Third party is Orangutan Gamers are taken out. Vale in that neighboring building to them. A few teams around this space. Pools closed, getting involved here. Oh, even burning. A little thermite through the windows. Timothy time. Timothy is rather expensive heirloom thing. What do you call them these days? Guitar. Not sure. Not one for cosmetics myself, so I don't usually keep up to date with the names. Scans go out. Medea getting a little sandwiched in. Got to be very cautious here. Because Prevail might step out, and that seems to be the thought process potentially. The team on the interior with them. So our lobby leaders. Don't want to be eliminated early. Obviously. PSG now kind of locked in here as well, so these teams all on top of each other here, a tree. Now Walsh doing some work on the interior. Caustic going down, that's going to be rough. Vale still staying up. PK not quite finding its target, but it is pushing them back. The Crumb's going down. BLT is pushing in from the other side now. Just got to focus on the ones that are up instead, because you can get a few KP. But not too much. Keeps the tick, and Crumbs is going to be eliminated. Now Walsh somehow got out of the building. There are multiple teams here. Absolute insanity going in at tree. Maybe res here, so he might be able to get a plug in. But Pool's closed, still on the exterior. TSG Aria. There goes Prevail as well. They're going to be eliminated. So plenty of loot here, but still got BLT and Pool's closed. And boy, oh boy, it is getting tight. As I see big channel points being thrown in the prediction. Love to see it. Get rid of those kick W's, people. You don't need more. Oh, and oh boy, ring that dinner bell. True is also moving in here. As I'm Mikey is taken out. Oh, back shots for free. So Vic's just going to get a little scan in. Come back to BLT. Seems they have been the team to claim this building and all its loot. Pool's closed. I think they've ducked on back. It was Timmy time. Looks to keep pressuring. DXA is going to be cleaned up in the meantime. In the meantime, we're losing another squad. So 8 squads down and only round 2 closing. This do be scrams. Jump over to acquaintance. Ben's brothers, Sintel. Triple take in hand. Have a little look at the map now that Well, things have settled down for us. And to tree we go, and that building where everyone's fighting, a real giant need, because it's not even in our round 3 zone. Where will we be ending? Somewhere in the middle, you would think. Towards where True is maybe hoping for. We will see. Oh, we will see. But things will be quiet a little bit right now. Just a little bit more quiet. Just a reminder, of course, 10-minute delayed stream. So if you're trying to ask me questions or just say hello, I appreciate it. Hello. But unfortunately, I can't really say it to you. So 12 squads out here. Let's jump over back to Fruit. There's Vic's area. Changing some 30-30 bullets across the way. But a bit more space to play with this game, with 8 squads gone already and that one building claiming 3. So Haunt, now uncontested, they're able to take it easy. Little extra couple of points coming their way. They're off the donut now. Into 19th position. Full of Summer, the only team behind them, on 1 point. Pools closed, jumping across to them. Timmy time. 301, beaming through the window. He's going to get his team maybe moving to a more winnable position. I do see Bugie in chat. Good evening, sir. And yes, see the team you're talking about. And yeah, I think a lot of us expected them to be a lot better as well. Yes, you're also typing this 10 minutes ago, so, you know, could be gone by now. See the 30-30 of Big Susu V-Can. 4th here. See if they can find a little pressure on Killing V control. Battling uphill, though, is always a tough ask in Apex Legends. Unless your shots are absolutely fire. Oh, third party comes and gives you a little assist as we see Barbecue swinging around the corner. Game 4, Banterstorm doing some work for Pools Closed. Not sure where the name comes from, but, well, just one of them owns a pool or something, I don't know. So you got to play Apex instead. Sorry, Pool's closed. No idea. But hey, we like a name that isn't just 3 letters. Apart from BLT, because that is 3 letters that are delicious. Shkan's brothers just ticking away his Sintel's caustic traps. SSE X-ray. Oh, the man is in the open. Could get an easy knock here as Big Susu goes down to tickle. There goes a Revenant, one of the few in the lobby. That will be evolved. Gotta be careful here. Yo, just showing his head for a moment. Can't drop that under a bridge. Poe just grapples in. Scans brothers got the bridge height, but it is pulling back south. Back towards tree. So that's bounced around just a little bit. Predictably so on World's Edge. Now Biola, 3 times flatline in hand as a team. Not who I thought we would go to. They go to a little bridge battle here with Barbecue. Kaiku moves up on the Bloodhound, the Rev as well, moving in from Ronan. A little stunned. Oh, New Jeans King going to go down the lifeline. Never something you want. He's going to be thirsty. We're going to get the trade for it. Dropping off out of the caustic trap. Oh, going to see a solo man's easy cleanup. Shkan's brothers going to be gone there. And now people just getting caught looting. Just too many controller players maybe out here. Haiku taken down as well now. So let's just see. SSE X-ray takes the height, but not in the spot that's beneficial. Simsy somehow out here as a solo boy. True, just looking for him. Ooh, almost finds it. Knows exactly where he is. What he's thinking about swinging that. Thinking about it, but didn't do it. So they've got that solo beneath them. Now, evolved gamer, they might be going for it. No. More worried about landing on them. That man on the low ground might want to be more worried because they've found you and they've landed on you. Evolved's going to be taken out. That's Simsy gone. So BLT, they've lost Luna unfortunately to a DC. That's a mid-game DC. You always hate to see those ones. You just don't get to see the team at their best abilities. Is gone as is Luna. Now let's do a quick map check so you can see the situation unfolding here for our endgame. True, they've been situated nicely with Rogers leading him to a nice spot here. Got it caught a little north, as you can see, and that is not where our endgame is going. Haunt finally getting a good game in X-Ray. Yo, Haunt, full three-man still up. This is their first game getting, well, further than dead off drop. After contesting KVK all game at Storm Catcher. Oh, 119 rain. The Haunt gamers make top 7. Now getting locked in, pools closed, wrapping to the south here of our end game location, trying to give them a little space to play with. Anytime opens up the angle, even that little bit more walk on water. The team they are angling on. Gwen's here, trying to be forced back, and I like this. Just trying to force them to the north here. Oh, get a kill, especially if this man's just going to cross in the open. I don't know quite why he went with that angle to step out. Did he just forget that that team was looking straight at him with a 301? Probably. Apex gamers sometimes aren't the brightest. Now Banter popping out. A little closer with his 3x Hemlock. Oh, he's hearing some footsteps running his way. Not sure what this play is. But Banter not quite ready for it seems. Guys, can people stop stepping out of cover for no real reason? People just like having a little look. They're like having a gander, but it's like, guys, don't fully just step out to run around. Be decisive with your movement. Now Walk on Water is pushing back into the pool closed vicinity, so they're going to regroup here. They're not going to be able to hold that south side the way maybe they were hoping. We will see how it plays out for them. They're still in the endgame. 5 squads, Walk on Water and pools closed, exchanging shots here, and now pools closed on the back foot. BLT duo still here. True. Looking good here. And then Haunt, a solo gamer. No one able to claim the height of that True building. That'll probably come into effect a little bit closer to the end game. And its zone is really tight. This team could be able to take control if they wish. Right onto that roof. Maybe even use that little zip there. They want to keep control. There goes a couple, but nice little angles. They might be just happy to play here. Walk on Water is situated nicely with True, just taking their time on the interior. They figure out their exit strategy though, and right now, strategy is just shoot everyone that is not shooting back. Vic ducks back. Now Rogers takes turn with the gold 301 in hand. Got to watch their backside for that cheeky jump shot just outside from BLT. Got to be very cautious of this squad. Now BLT is looking to grab that roof spot. Problem is that angle is not quite free yet. Ooh, but now, Pulls Closed has moved up, so they're making it tough for True here. But True does have that exit strategy to the top. That seems to be where they're going to be playing from, because right now Granny is just holding it down, getting some limbs. Wants that Eva 8 cocked and locked. They're just backing up. All the teams pushing in, but they're making short work of it. Nicely done. It's going to be all too easy. That man ain't getting up. Pulls Closed. Well done. Granny Smith doing some work there. Doing the job of a good aim assist gamer. Eva 8 Prowler in hand. Just keep him back. Now, oh, that man's falling off. You don't want to be doing that. This man is walking up. Rogers goes down. Now Walk on Water's only got Granny Smith to deal with. Walk on Water plays that nicely and gets the W. That is well played. For a moment, it looks like they were making some bad decisions, but they turned that around and played it very smartly and patiently. Got that game for W. Wrong button. Scores always so slow to get here. There we are. Game 4 winners. Walking on Water. 4 kills only for the victory, but you'll take it. That is your Game 4 champions. First game on World's Edge. 2 more to go. Walk on Water, 16 points on top over True, 18 points, 9 kills for that team. Pools Closed, 13 points, BLT, the 12. Let's have a look at our overall leaderboard shortly and see who is closing in on Prevail ANZ. So BLT is the team to close in the gap by 12 points. But Prevail ANZ still out on top with 27 kills and 27 placement points for 54 total for BLT's 42. Walk on Water there with that Game 4 victory. Goes up to third with 39 points. There's your overall leaderboard. We've got 2 more games to go. Who is going to prevail? Will it be Prevail ANZ? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Let's have a look at who is leading the kills so far, shall we? It is Killen V Controls. HKRTW. Just a really catchy name, that one. With 13 kills over BLT's Booba, Crumbs, and Razzie with 10 apiece. And then PoTNT, 9 from SSE X-Ray. So Prevail, 2 gamers up there. But it is Killen V Controls. HK with the 13 kills. So, of course, by the way, if you want to support me going to LAN in Los Angeles, help us make content, there is a Streamlabs link pinned in the chat right now, or exclamation LAN if you can't find it. If you want to support us, would appreciate it greatly. Thank you. That's all I'll say for the next 5 minutes. But appreciate anyone that has supported, whether sub, followed, or giving us a little tip there. Just a little tip. But we are 2 games away from finding out our Week 3 winners of ALGS Challenger Circuit Week 3. I'm just waiting for the lobby to load up again. But we are loading in now. We are loading in. The Cypher, thank you for the follow, by the way, earlier. Did see that. Thank you. We are loading up. But here we go. Penultimate game of World's Edge and this Challenger Circuit. 3rd week. Let's have a little gander at the legend composition, shall we, again? Who's really standing out now that we've got a game of World's Edge under our belt? It's still Bloodhound on top with 62 picks total. The main pick we are seeing, the main composition we're seeing is the Bangalore, Bloodhound, and Caustic, of course. Then, yeah, plenty of Lifeline picks, not too far behind Caustic. Our second most picked actual composition is Bloodhound, Lifeline, and Pathfinder. Kind of wild to see. On World's Edge, yep, that was exactly it. So Lifeline getting plenty of picks out there. Pathfinder as well. Let's go in. One of our teams. Let's go in with BLT for Game 5. Who do we have to watch again for a little contest? Well, the con is I'm Mikey. I wanna be like Mike. Let's see if he's got the skills to make us all wanna be him. His teammates are the aggressors though. There's only one man standing against him. He's got long range Mozambique shots coming his way. Back horizon. Gonna get a grapple on, go after him, or are they just gonna allow the man to run free? The Eternity Child of Shadow 3690. This team struggling, as you can see, 18th overall on their nameplate. Wanting to take shots. Back horizon, just not quite working that one. Big Susu looks for some shots, but go jump over to another interesting contest here with Starshine Esports. Looking for a little cleanup, but it is not theirs. Bismillah Land takes them out. And will this team get it together? They're staying on the Pathfinder, Lifeline, and Revenant composition, this team. But as you can see on their nameplate, they're sitting in 15th overall, only 12 points after 4 games. Dominated semi-finals with this composition, but do they need to change it? Well, seems it's a little bit too late, and they've got the skills to be able to win, I would dare say, with almost any composition, but they need to put it into practice. Last time takes out another squad. DXA gonna be eliminated. So now, I start to look at just the top few teams like Prevail ANZ, BLT, Through, Walk on Water, who can win this week. Prevail needs to be taken out fairly early. Don't want to give them too many points. One of those other 3 teams that'll catch them. They mean playing very well. Got 2 victories to their name.
Hemlock here.
I can use that.
Jump over to Cooler Summer. A little CS.
Went up a level. I earned this upgrade. Got my upgrade.
Okay, you got your upgrades, Bangalore. We get it. I earned this upgrade. Got my upgrade. Kill. He's now moving. Go check you out.
Let's check out that.
SSE X-ray.
Enemy spotted.
Just grabbing a little bit of damage there. Nothing too crazy on Bismillah land. Let's have a little look at our map, shall we? While they're
Let's go over there.
moving around and things out where I would think it would be ending. The north of Survey. And here at Climatizer, you would think it just keeps going in that direction. We've seen it plenty of times before, so why would things change now? Well, they'll do that just to prove you wrong. That is one thing I know about Apex Legends. It's not always as consistent as you would like. Can be sometimes. But we'll see. It's going to make that move to a train track-like area, this sort of vicinity, for our end game. We will see. We will see. That is where the game's going. We're going to jump over to Bismillah land, though. They got a little action rolling. We're jumping in the Smurfy Balkan. He's pre-firing his teammates. Oh, he didn't stop. He's going to have to slide out because he is very low. See if his teammates, they're just taking a momentary pause in the fight as well. But Balkan is getting run at a little bit, but Big Z grabs a nice little angle just momentarily should the need arise. Surprise, he's going a little bit deep in this. Gotta be careful, and Balkan's going to be cleaned up by Iron Stitchy in the meantime. Playing a little bit too separated there, just individually, and now Big Z coming in and evolved. Third partying. There goes Surprisey and Balkan, and once again, BL, Bismillah Land, is not doing well. There's a solo on the interior. Brickster's going to look for it. There it is. Bismillah Land out early again. Just disappointing, I would say, for anyone looking at that team. And I'll be honest, I was one of them thinking, yeah, this team should be able to make it. Oh, they should have made it very competitive in that top couple of spots, but they are just struggling out here. I'm sure they'll be as disappointed as anyone, though, in their performance in these finals after a very, very strong semi-finals and other rounds. And again, just a reminder, 10-minute delayed stream, so can't talk to you, but thanks for being here. Appreciate you and appreciate the follows. Bricks the Baby just goes sliding and gliding to a little tape. We jump over to BLT, second overall so far. Doing very well. Jump over to Cooler Summer. Oh, they've lost a gamer already here, so Channel New going to slide in, going to get one down, going to trade out. It's now up to Polaris to clutch up to the squad. This is a 2v1 going against. It seems TSG Aria is going to take this battle and reset. There's the Skyward Die. Let's see if the tracking is any good. It's the 19, but... Oh! Okay. Does find those final bullets. I guess teammates had done some work. That was GG's or was on very low flesh to start with. And that is Cooler Summer taken out of the sky. Wow. Expect that to happen, I'll be honest. I was like, she's clear. Nope. GG's. Cool of summer. One game left for them to add on some points, get some extra practice in, but they won't be reaching the top of our leaderboards, unfortunately for them and their fans. Evolve sitting in 15th, haven't been doing too much work on the leaderboard. Go to a team that has been in true.
Hostile over there.
Optics here. Sniper.
Let's go over there.
To evolve. Playing it slow here. Grabbing a little lead. Wrong number.
Spotted. Far.
Scans brothers, but let's bring up the map again. As you see, it just going in that direction. Round 2 closing.
Hostile over there.
Round 2 closing here is true.
Enemy spotted. Far.
As Rogers, Granny Smith, and Vixaria moving into that northerly position.
Got company out there.
My apologies.
Check out that.
Jump over to TSG Aria, finding another engagement, this time with Vcan, up close and personal. The burst and hemlock. Well, the man's still not turning around, but Lifeline gets the res, but that ain't going to be enough. We'll allow that one. Still one up, though. This man is one, needs a quick armor swap. Oh, doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Can this man clutch up? No, he cannot, because there's a third party from the barbecue. Finger licking goodness. Coming in. Thank KFC for the barbecue chicken. Ronan gonna be watching torches. Oh, the man's up there. Timmy Time is just as clever. Gets that high ground on the elbow, then going up and away. Want to heal up. Pandastorm watching from the safety, just a little to the east here. So, barbecue, all three still up here. And just gets it off, needs the armor swap and finds it. So now, they need to take a little fight. They can. They've just backed up momentarily here. Ooh. Full close, disengages. We jump over to Prevail. Seeing Walsh getting the knock here. She's the death to Prosa. So last time, only one man up. Walsh gets the armor swap. Weak. Not going to be able to fight this one out, you would think. Walsh goes hunting for it. The scan. The man doesn't hear the audio. Razzy's going to be picked back up. Third party is arriving. In Killing versus Control. And fighting fairly well, this team. Let's see. They want to just take this one and open up the angle just a little bit. Get those bloody stairs out the way. Now on even footing, Prevail. Looks like they're dropping back down. Dai's G wishes to chase. Oh, and he's going to get a nice knock. Now they're jumping on top of him, and Prevail going to go down in 12th position. Kill and V Control just plays very aggressively there. And Prevail just playing on the back foot. Just in awkward positions there on that bridge. Not able to get stable footing before PBK took them out of the game. And that third party, SSE X-Ray, they just back up themselves. Or was that Evolve that was moving in? Seems they're just looking to lock him in. And beam through the one open doorway. Need to be cautious here. Big ultimate. You can definitely throw that in. That can really do some work on the interior of these buildings. So cut them off. Itchy off the caustic is trying to get out of the enemy gas because there's caustics on both teams here. You're not going to want in on this one, son. That is friendly gas right there. Where he's shooting into, maybe not so friendly. But can beam from range. But be careful, Simsy. Oh, Simsy, what are you doing, son? You got a lifeline there to keep the reses rolling. Itchy's trying to get some damage. Tries to get a knock there, fun and flesh, but the goddamn Care package is in the way. Doesn't bloody move smoothly. Oh, you got to jump there, son. Jump in and Doom is stomping right behind you, though. There was one. A little bit of audio there. Getting the cleanup, losing Barbecue and Haunt in the meantime.
This way, let's go.
So, Poe, TNT, whatever you want to call this gamer. On the run, Solid Pathfinder. Run in, and run in. KVK fighting well. Got some good points on the board this game as they're jumping up to 5th place overall. It's true. No points on the board just yet. Just a bit of damage going out from them. They're in a very winnable position. Doubleable, you could say. It is exactly like we called it. Pretty easy ones when they go very far north of survey here. They're just sitting and they're playing a little bit out from that endgame position. They're probably pretty damn confident it's finishing right on these train tracks, but they're playing from that height just to hold anyone out and play a little bit more space, you would think. Just to give them as much room to maneuver in that endgame. And also just damage everyone walking up towards them. Like you can see, they're kind of dominating a nice endgame region. And a little bit of company here. This team can definitely take a little bit of their space right now. They got a course of walk on water, and I think they might be regrouping through right now. I do like this from Walk on Water, but Vixaria says, you might like it, Brad, but shut your goddamn mouth up. I got a 30-30, son, so we're going to walk up. Big damage. They're just cooking them here. Walk on Water should be out of here. There's only one man standing from the squad. Just going to duck away from that caustic gas and go back in, trying to clean it up. And there it is. That is just nicely done from True to hold that space. Really like that from Rogers, Vixaria, and Granny Smith. Just keep the space. They wanted to hold it on from the eastern height, but the team's going to move from the west. That's where you've got to go. They're going to have to duck back here. They might have committed just a little bit longer than they wanted. Now BLT is moving in, and this team has been playing smart, getting into good end game positions. Let's see if they can do that right now as we lose KVK. We talk them up a little bit, so they must die. Oh, this man is not moving enough. Rogers, that was not crisp MNK movement there. As Fool's Close is going to be eliminated. And now BLT should just wipe them out. There it is. True. They did it well on the west side, but then they were just a little bit slow to regroup. That's cost them. BLT has wiped them out, taken their spot. And they're looking good. They might be able to actually take top spot in this game. Maybe if they get some kills, the dub. We will see. We will see. Only 3 other squads out here. Evolved one of them. Can's Brothers. And then Orangutan Gamers. This team did well in semis, but not able to quite perform in this lobby. As you can see, 17th. BLT looking sharp. They got a team on the interior here, and those interior spots, that can be very dicey to play. The team on the interior does have the cost. Lifeline as well, going to be keeping you maybe a little bit more up. Tough to hold. And there's Krabers, there's got a lot of shots right now, and everyone else is going to be looking at them because it's going to finish basically right on top of them. Well, that is nice. Well, it means everyone's jumping on top of you. So Evolve just fighting up a storm here, but got to be careful stepping out, Rickster. Pathfinder's ability is not really that useful in these situations unless you're just trying to save your ass and get out of there. And BLT just farming up. Orangutan Gamers, they're right there. Boba, yep, jam that ulti excel. You want that ready for an end game. You want it any moment's notice. Just don't do it. Oh, well, don't. Oh, this could be embarrassing. Like, yes, you definitely want it, but there is free cover. So now BLT evolves down to a duo. They've lost their lifeline as well. And then Chican's brothers on the other side of the battle. With Sintel, the Caustic's going to become very crucial as the game wears on as always. The less space you got, the more the Caustic is a pain in the ass. Waiting's going to keep those scans rolling. Viola. That bang ultimate. I've used to potentially separate BLT if they're not careful. But Tickle has that same ability though. Yeah, does either player have? This team, all ultimates ready, Gans brothers, whereas Timsy, no ultimate here, but Booba does have theirs. So just waiting now with bated breath in our penultimate end game of the evening. That is the battleground for Game 5. The Chican's brothers to the south. BLT to the north and Evo right between both. Who's got the victory here? Who do you think has taken it? More importantly, who's got this goddamn Kraber? Booba, Kraber in hand is the one. Well, I like that swap out. I like that swap out very much. Make sure your Bangalore has the ultimate. Then it's just a matter of who can use their ultimate the best is going to be crucial in this endgame. Don't forget, there is that... Well, now Solo in Simsy has got his ultimate. Dare you to step outside and yeet it on top of the roof here. I think that'll be happening, but... There goes one bang ultimate. Viola sends his out. Doesn't seem to find any big ticks. Sintel still holding onto their ultimate. There goes Tickles raining down, so no one really getting big damage from it. Oh, big Kraber damage there. So Rick's the baby. Viola go down. Well, 3 squads up. That is big ultimate. Should be able to tick. That should be a BLTW all too easily. They've moved to top spot. That is just well played from BLT there. Just patience. And securing that strong spot early. Taking it away from True, that is what secures them the Game 5 victory. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button there, but... What is this song? We're just getting those scores shortly. They should be up. There they are. The Game 5 victors. BLT, Booba, Luna, Tickle. 7-kill victory. So a 19-point game from BLT, while Prevail Gaming only grabs 4 points. Going to allow BLT to jump on top of them. Evolve, 17 points. Chican's brothers, 15. Then KVK grabs 7 kills as well, down in 7th position for 10 points themselves. Have a look at that overall leaderboard. So you see BLT just ahead of Prevail ANZ there. Very solid game. Just controlled that endgame nicely. And then having a Kraber as well. Kind of makes things pretty nice. Makes things pretty nice when you've got that weapon in your back pocket. There it is. BLT 61 points over Prevail ANZ 58. And third, True 44. Walk on Water 41. And then killing B control 38. Really a battle for top spot though this week. Though you do want those cumulative points rolling. But who can take that number one spot? But you see Bismillah land all the way down in 18th on 12 points. Very disappointing. I'm sure a lot of you in the chat are thinking, well, were they contested? They have some connection errors or something? It doesn't seem to be. It just not coming together in the finals lobby today. We have one game to go. One game to go. So who's winning this? Who is winning this? Is it BLT? Is it Prevail ANZ? Is it True maybe? With the coming from third victory, or is it one of our other teams that are a little bit further away? Is they going to drop a 30-point game somehow and jump over everyone who gets eliminated early? Maybe that is on the cards for Walk on Water potentially, but that's a big ask. But those top three are battling it out. Definitely top two. Very close here, as you can see. We will see. We will see. See who's got the most damage, shall we? Tickle leads the way, averaging 1.473 damage per game. Solid 1,000 extra damage over Acquaintance in second, 1.2k damage. Walsh, Crumbs up there. And then BLT's Luna as well. So BLT, Prevail, top two teams, both with 2. And that top 5 damage, but it is Tickle leading the way. We've got one game to go. Good luck, gamers. So here we go. One game to go. You're playing for that number 1 spot. Who is getting a little W? Who is getting a little W? BLT, Prevail ANZ. Or is it True? Maybe making that late push with a big game. They had that nice spot in the end game, but BLT just fought for it harder. Timed it to perfection. I think it was only a matter of seconds there that really changed how that game was played. If True was able to just push back and just sort of get themselves regrouped together, might have been a different story, and maybe it would have been them up there towards the top of that leaderboard. But we will see. We will see. Here we go, gamers. Looks like everyone's in our lobby, so no more restarts. Just one game to go. So let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. Let's go down with BLT. It's Game 6. This is the final game of your Apex Legends Global Series Challenger Circuit APAC South Finals for Week 3. Yes, it's a mouthful. But we're coming to a conclusion here with one game. This team, can they hold their nerves and take the victory? But we'll find out later because we got a little contest with DXA again. Chisudasu gonna be taken down. So last time, well, that is exactly what we've got in this game. Oh, this man is dropping from thy heavens with a Mozambique. Oh, that gas ain't even going to stop this man. He wants it. He wants it. He gets it. Now, Crew well. Got to be careful here, but he's going to get a little swap out from his man Donson. We'll go one more level. And says, oh, Mastiff is built for these moments, and there's the cleanup. Last time he's eliminated. There goes Vcan as well. Man gets happy box shooting. Bismillah land cleans up. Let's see if they can. Oh, man taking a swing there. There goes Starshine Esports. This team, I would be very worried about this team in this final game, because if they can just get it together, they will happily run at you. And if anything, they will go down, taking at least one of you down. So be careful of this team. They might not have performed well in this lobby, but they are still extremely dangerous. But they can definitely shape how our week 3 finals end in our final game. Let's take a little look at our map. Are we finishing central? How central we are going. Where exactly we will be going? Not 100% certain, to be honest. Get a little snowy action out here. Oh, my mouse. My controller froze or whatever it was. Oh, good. Okay. But there it is. There's your map for our final game today. We see pool closed, moving east here. There is Prevail ANZ and there is BLT, both sort of mirroring each other's movements, just rotating north here from Harvester and Lava Siphon. We do have this team moving directly towards Prevail ANZ. I see him cresting that hill momentarily there. You see it. Now Crumb's moving in. So, early shots here. Don't get too caught up. Ooh, Raziel, a little low there. He's going to have time to get a bat immediately as the grenades come in nicely. Cautious here. Team definitely won't want to be eliminated early. I mean, you never are. They're looking for a top spot finish, you would think. Cold Summer is eliminated. We're going to stay with this battle, though. I think they might be looking to go over it. But they've got to be careful. They're going to fly together, you would think. The teams aren't looking skyward, so they're going to be able to get a free flight here. Good use of your frequent flyer miles with Virgin Australia. Get your free flight. Prevail Walsh a little low here. Oh, and Walsh is awfully low. Shots just come beaming in from BLT. The team that really, they want to take him down if they knew who they were. Oh, nice little 70 from Tickle. They definitely want him out of the lobby. They are just backing out, not able to get that knock. The Prevail ANZ. Gonna be using up a few heals, a few bats and Phoenix kit being used, so gonna survive for now though. Jump over to barbecue, so this team and putting out some damage. He is solo and he is up against the team with a lifeline, so the res is coming out immediately. Not gonna be much you can do with that, just trying to get out, you would think. Doors closed. But Seems Evolved wants to run it down. Let's see if this Pathfinder grapple is going to come in. He doesn't have one in the bag right now. His CSG Arena is taken out. Pool's closed, doing some work. They lost Lux in the meantime. We have his banner and they can plug him straight in. Can even run back and grab some loot immediately if needed. Big mod team, the nearest one to them, DX8. So Prevail ANZ we go to. They've got one down, burning like hell there. That's one of our orangutan gamers.
Roger.
Subject spotted.
They are getting a res. They're seeing an evac tower in the distance as scans come back in from BLT.
Optics here. Mid-range.
ARC here.
Now Bismillah lands doing... Well, he's doing something. This is a bold play. Oh my god. Have you seen what he's trying to do? And he's found a cheeky spot, but you gotta be careful. There is a man right above you. Ain't no cheekiness when they see it. He's gonna drop on him, and Balkan's gonna go down here. Just a momentary little grapple to safety. Bigsy says, oh, I'm coming in, boy. Wen's gonna go out. Wants to try to get his boy back up. That ultimate coming immediately out. So, Bigsy playing the conduit this time. No more lifeline. So now they can get even more aggressive.
Knockdown shield here.
This time no one can go down, but it's like those shields bumping while moving. So 15 squads. We do expect a little bit of an infest sometimes in these last games of Challenger Circuit Finals. The players have had a long weekend. Sometimes the brain's a little cooked as well. Not gonna lie. Getting your casters, well, if you had one, would be cooked. But haha, jokes on you all. I don't. Gans Brothers. Solid work from them. 7th place. Quite as high as obviously they would have liked, but some solid games from them, especially that last one. They're not quite able to get that top spot like they would have wanted. Let's jump over to Prevail. So, more over to Monument. Moving away from Fragment here. Walsh and Crumbs. Walk on Water going to be eliminated there. And the kill feeders Prevail, just taking some long range shots to the skies, but not too much happening. Pulling B control. Little bit of loot swapping.
Phoenix kit here.
This is our final game. DLT on top of Prevail ANZ. This team, True Esports, who are going to the skies. Be safe, make their flight. Where they land. Could be hopefully just as safe, and it is. So, got to be careful from that backside height. The north. SSE X-Ray just finding a few shots there on them, but able to get in. Mitchie's going down. Pool's closed. DXA getting involved here. Haven't quite had their best day, but they might be looking to bring it back for our final lobby. Oh, gonna get aggressive. Nice little bit of movement here. Looks like a MNK game in a meet. Oh, man says doors not required for this end game. There goes Pool's closed. GG's. Timmy Time, Lux, and Banderstorm. We'll see you next weekend. Because, yes, do remember, Challenger Circuit Week 4 is next weekend. So you'll be back here, same place, same time, same B-Rad channel. The ALGS Challenger Circuit Week 4. Semi-finals, we'll do the watch party, followed by the finals in lobby. Like you saw today, if you were here all day. So now, BLT. Oh, Booba takes down Crumbs. With a little triple take. I don't think going to push that one, but they are just constantly wasting them. Booba's triple take is working here. 244 damage, but knock early. Both teams only on blue armors. They're playing it safe, and they're not in great spots here. We're going to take a little look at the map. You'll see they need to transfer over to Monument. So what is their play? Are they going to move north and then west? They're going to take to the skies with a little evac tower. We will see. BLT, a little easier walk up. They can go to this broken building. But that will leave them open, you would think, to getting super high placement, because these teams, these buildings can hold you out. And not really anywhere else to go from there. So we'll see. But they seem to be wrapping really wide here as DXA come flying in.
That what he calls to me.
And the Crumbs and the crew of Prevail ANZ have left early enough to avoid them. Will they follow up behind? Will they follow up behind as we jump over to True? Not out of it just yet. They need a big game and definitely a win. Go to the top of the leaderboard by the end of the day, but we'll see. They might be able to do it. Then, of course, we've got this team. Oh, boy. Oh, gonna trade, well, a couple of knocks there. Bigsy, I think, gonna be eliminated. Yep, there's no land. They've been able to win those, but just the timings are a bit off. DXA needs to get together momentarily. Needs a little healing time. His teammates are going to join him. I like this play. They're going to just have that height for a moment. Just heal up. Barbecue. Join the fight low. Going to grab loot, but DXA going to be happy to take the kills, then move out. They need to figure out their move now. Would love that loot, but scans going, two teams scanning them at once means they're probably not going to be dropping anytime soon. So True is chilling. He's going to finish at that market evolve here. There's a bit of chaos. Let's jump over to BLT. They haven't moved too far. They've just gone to streamer building here. The team that was looking over. DXA now has gotten involved here. Up against Barbecue, 1v1. Ronan. Oh, going for a res here. This is a big bowl. When you got a BLT gamers running straight at ya. Oh, he wants that last one. He does. Actually, he's got the gas to get the kill at the same time. Wants to... bullets, they got to be careful here. They do want to grab some points. Some points here would be very nice, as well as this loot. Obviously, the armor won't be quite dangerous, but they can grab some KB as they're walking in. They need to stay alive, but Prevail ANZ is still out there. They've got no points to themselves, though, just yet to Prevail. This team just needs to figure it out. They might want to, like, well, run straight out with the train tracks. They do here evolved above them. A duo only, though. Man is... want to get out, so they might have an easier time than they realize. They might have thought that's full 3-man, but you might be seeing it is maybe a duo. DXA, though, is still out here. Oh, solo boy. Oh, it's going to be rather annoying. They don't want to lose one now. So I think wrapping low is the play. They're going to see this man. They should try to focus more on rotating than this man. And I think this man's not going to be too worried. He's just trying to get the hell out, but I think he's just going to get farmed up by someone. DLT moving up. Just want to stay together. Stick really tight here. They're safe now. Transport still closing. They can work together. Now they find a moment to themselves to stay safe. Prevail ANZ, we jump to fighting. Rudix is doing some work. He's getting one of Itchy down. Oh, Walsh going down. He is going to potentially be big, but they got this all causticed up. But in that neighboring building, or even in that same building, we've got SSE, X-Ray, Lifeline, and the caustic grenades going in. Oh, that's going to do something, you would think. There's the cleanup on Walsh. He's going to be eliminated. There goes DXA as well. The solo Ryu gone. Man can't see a goddamn thing, but he knows someone's out there, but plenty of gas, plenty of smoke, plenty of action going on here. X-Ray. They might be able to cinch the deal for BLT potentially here. They take out Prevail. They've taken out one so far. SSE, X-Ray in 7th position overall. Don't think they're going to be taking the top spot, but they might be able to influence who does. Oh, they've got a very rough spot to hold here. Just a head glitch from trying to get out here. I think he's just trying to leave, but he is going to be put down. Now Razzy's solo. Not sure where you're going to be able to get to that's going to be safe. I'll be straight up honest. BLT now up to triple purple. A little bit healthy now after those moments of maybe fear in the rotation, but they're a little bit clear now. Is that going to be Razzy solo? Crumbs fully eliminated. Now women need to be careful. You know, it's Orangutan Gamers here. The Prevail down to a solo. BLT still out here. Well, we have seen Rats do some work before. Let's jump to our leaders again, putting the pressure on. They are moving in nicely. Don't really need to get too aggressive. They just need to be able to hold a nice spot. Is this the spot they want, though? They're grabbing plenty of loot. Let's check in with Prevail. Razzy has found a spot to rat. Need to be cautious because I would think someone might come looking, but can hold it. Ooh, that's not a place to rat though. Hey, he's gonna get delivered some free loot though. If he turns around. The Deathbox just sliding in. Now, does this team have a Bloodhound? They do. Wait, no, this is the team above, I should say. Orangutan Gamers.
Target spotted here.
So BLT still out here. 6 squads to go. True out here as well. I don't know if they've been getting enough points on the board though. Needed a fairly big game. It's still to come. Still 11 other gamers out here in the lobby. Dan's Brothers, a duo. Orangutan Gamers, duo down below. BLT. Full 3-man. And then Razzy solo, but with a Kraber. B control, sitting in ultimate hide here. There goes Prevail, so Viola gets that kill. There goes Scans Brothers as well. True still out here, they're scanning BLT. So it looks like it's just a matter of BLT. How do they finish this final game? There's Luna, Booba, Tickle. Gonna keep those points rolling. Let's see how this game finishes. Final round upon us. There is the playground you have for our final game. There is a little bit on the interior though. And Drew stepping out. Oh, Granny just peeking dangerously there against BLT. Scans go out, give him a little bit of support. BLT figure out their situation here because they're kind of got to move through the zone now. So it's going to be a late push out through a little bit of choke point. So you got to go now or go never because it's going to hurt to go through no matter what you're doing. And you probably just want to play it through. Or not. Never mind. Just go full all in even with no health on ya. Bruce still going for a res here. Granny Smith, Eva 8, still 4 squads out here. Rogers now, his time with the vault up close. They take out BLT in for True. And Orangutan Gamers decide they're going to come up and play now. As True's eliminated, it's down to this team, but it's Kill and Burst Control from the ultimate height that gets the final game victory. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just check the scorecard, but it looks like BLT has secured it. There it is, killing V Control. From the high ground, Anakin, from the high ground, with the 7-kill victory. Killing V Control with 19 points. Get the W. For our final game over the Orangutan Gamers, 12 points, True 10, but it's BLT with 9 points. I think you know who's won.
We have our Apex champions.
It is BLT, the winners of APAC South Challenger Circuit 3. Congratulations, you're going to the Pro League qualifier for Split 2. You're straight in. GG's. Let's have a look at our overall leaderboard. Overrain, thanks for the follow. There it is, BLT on top with a 70.6 game series. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, your overall leaderboard for your ALGS Challenger Circuit number 3 finals here in APAC South. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There's your overall leaderboard. BLT over Prevail ANZ. Killing V Control with that final game victory. Jumps to third over True. 57-54. But congratulations, BLT, Booba, Luna, and Tickle. So you got the most kills and damage. And it is Killing V Controls. HK RTW over Booba. 18 kills to 15. Ryu with 13. Crumbs. Acquaintance both with 11. Damage? Who had that? It is Tickle for BLT on top with 1.4k damage. 8.5k damage over the total 6-game series. There it is. Acquaintance, Crumbs, Walsh, and Luna behind Tickle. GG's. That is the ALGS Challenger Circuit Week 3 Finals. Done and dusted here in APAC South. Appreciate you all being out here. Congratulations again to BLT. See you directly going into those Pro League qualifiers for Split 2. You can, I think, still play next week if you want to keep practicing, because why not? Why not? But ladies and gentlemen, I think we're done here. I think we are done. So thank you for being here, watching, supporting the region, supporting me. We'll be here, same time, same place, during next weekend, I should say. The Challenger Circuit Week 4 finals. But that's it. We are done. So make sure to give the stream a follow. Give the socials a follow. We'll be rating out to someone as well. And congratulations again to BLT, the winners of ALGS Week 3. The Challenger Circuit in APAC South. GG's. Thanks for watching. See you next week, or see you during the week for scrims and other shenanigans right here on the IMB Rad channel. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
We have our Apex champions.